It does not possess the overwhelming strength of the lion, nor the graceful agility of the leopard. The African wild dog survives through strategy and unbreakable unity. In every hunt, speed is not its only weapon. Endurance and persistence are the invisible blades. Yet these mottled hunters live on the edge of danger, with lions and crocodiles watching their every move. And this is where a dramatic journey begins. Can this smaller predator overcome the harsh trials of the savannah? Across wide open fields, through thick brush, and even at shallow watering holes, impalas and smaller antelope become prime targets for the high-speed hunts of African wild dogs. These prey may sprint at over 50 miles per hour, but they lack endurance and teamwork. Wild dogs are not only swift runners, they are also skilled swimmers. When an impala leaps into the water to escape, it unknowingly steps into another trap. With a coordinated plan already in motion, the pack wastes little time. They surge forward, driving the animal back to shore through the sheer force of unity. The hunt often ends quickly. A decisive bite is not always required. Fatigue, separation, and isolation are enough. Once a vulnerable target stands alone, victory belongs to those who never miss the chance. Agile and resilient as they are, African wild dogs cannot foresee every danger, especially those lurking beneath the water's surface. Crocodiles, masters of stealth and lightning-fast strikes, are among the few threats that make the pack hesitate. When chasing prey to the water's edge, or stopping to drink on sweltering days, the dogs are forced into the domain of these reptiles. With a sudden flick of the tail, in the blink of an eye, one individual can be pulled into the murky depths before a sound is made. Even small losses leave lasting caution. Each step near the shoreline carries a reminder. Nature sets its price for carelessness, and survival writes its lessons for these warriors of the savannah. On the harsh migration across the sun-scorched plains, wildebeests face a constant trial of survival. Their most dangerous pursuers are not defined by claws or leaps, but by the relentless endurance of the African wild dog. They are not faster than the wildebeest. Their speed is nearly the same, yet they hold a rare advantage: the ability to maintain a high pace over long distances. The pack trails silently, almost without a sound, turning miles of dusty paths into an invisible trap. As the herd begins to break formation, they single out an adult, isolating it from the safety of the group. Step after steady step, the chase continues for as long as 30 minutes, until exhaustion takes hold. With this strategy, wild dogs reach a success rate of nearly 80%, the highest among large predators. The pursuit does not end in an explosion of force, but in endurance and unity. In this game of survival, victory belongs not to the swiftest, but to those who endure to the end. If the crocodile is the hidden danger beneath the water, the lion is the visible threat, the symbol of strength and absolute power on the savanna. As apex predators, both wild dogs and lions compete for the same prize, food and territory. Yet in this rivalry, speed or strategy alone is not always enough to match sheer force. Adult male lions see wild dogs as potential disruptors, not because they are truly dangerous, but because they can unsettle the order of hunting and territorial control. When defending its domain, a lion may charge directly into a pack of wild dogs, not out of hunger, but to send a clear message: this land is mine. Faced with such power, wild dogs do not choose confrontation. They adapt by avoiding conflict, moving swiftly across borders, alert to every roar and every mark left behind. One misstep can endanger not just an individual, but the survival of the entire pack. In the wild, the true ruler is not always the strongest, but the one who endures the longest. Wild dogs survive not through superior strength, but through adaptability, even when that means yielding before the king of the grasslands. African wild dogs are most active in the early morning and late afternoon, when cool air settles over the plains and prey lets its guard down. A typical pack ranges from 6 to 20 members, led by an alpha pair, the only ones allowed to breed and the unifying center of the group. Within the pack are pups, siblings, and even individuals not related by blood, all bound together as one unit. As dawn light stretches across the savanna, the silhouette of buffalo herds appears, posing a heavy challenge. With massive bodies, sharp horns, and an iron will to defend, buffalo are formidable rivals. Yet wild dogs avoid direct confrontation. They watch in silence, seeking calves, the elderly, or those that wander apart. When the chance arises, the pack accelerates at once, spreading chaos and isolating the target from its shield of protection. Coordination, almost without sound, becomes the key. Some block the path, others press from the sides, relentlessly draining the buffalo's strength. Their stamina and steady pace can exhaust the opponent within half an hour. By nightfall, the hunt often concludes, leaving a lasting lesson in survival for the young still learning how to become hunters of their own. Breathless hunts, constant hazards, and hard-won lessons of survival reveal the true portrait of the African wild dog. Small in size, yet rich in resolve. They show that strategy and unity can overcome raw power. In nature's harsh rhythm, It is not the strongest who endures, but the one who persists. If this journey resonates, please like and subscribe to stay with us. Your support fuels the stories of many more wonders in the wild.